Hi YouTube, welcome to Eagles Drive. I've had the keys for this property for a week now, so I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what it looks like at the moment, and then we can make sure we video the whole journey so you can see a lot of before and after. Right, so this is a 2-bed semi-detached property with off-road parking and a garage. We purchased this property for 150,000, so I'll give you a quick tour of what it looks like currently. So we come from outside through the porch into the lounge area. It's quite a decent amount of space. We've also got a load of room under the stairs, which we're unsure exactly what to do with at the moment, but we've started the rip out. Obviously the carpets are gone. A lot of the furniture that was in here is gone. We've got new radiators coming in, they're on order. We've got the plumber coming in the next couple of weeks to take the fireplace away and cap off the gas, because it's going to replace that with electric fire. Just makes things a lot easier for the tenants. Obviously we're going to completely redecorate in here. I think we're going to design some sort of media wall for this space as well. And then we'll head through to the kitchen. So again, this had a full old kitchen in here, which we've done most of the rip out now. The flooring's obviously up as well. Half of it was carpet, half of it was tile, which is strange, but so we've fully ripped this up. The kitchen's on order, that should be with us very soon. As you can see, the boiler is ancient, so we're gonna get rid of that, cap off all the plumbing down here to make this space a lot neater, and we're gonna put in a new combi boiler upstairs. The windows are absolutely fine in here. We're going to drop the ceiling and put some nice spotlights in to make it a bit more a modern look once the new kitchen's in place. And in the corner here, we've got a nice amount of room to create a dining space area as well. We're also going to replace the back door because that needs changing. And then if you see the fuse box, that's going to need a whole new change, and we're actually going to rewire the whole property as well. So we're taking it pretty much back to brick and giving it a modern look throughout. So we're going to have a look upstairs and I'll show you that. Right, so this is the stairs area. At the moment it's still got the stair lift on from when we originally purchased it. We've got someone coming to collect that at the weekend, so hopefully that's going to go to a good home. And then obviously we're just going to carpet that throughout and redecorate the hallway as well. So this is the master bedroom. I've been in doing evenings this week, ripping out all the old wallpaper, ripping out the carpets as well. So it's been a bit of a mission of a week, but we're going to try and maximize the space in here to make it as usable as possible. So we're looking at building in a built-in wardrobe into this space here to allow the tenants to have a load of storage room here. Plenty of room for a double bed with side units, and then if you pan behind you, we're going to try and create built-in again storage space for the gap in the room there, just again to maximise the room we've got available. So this is the landing space at the top of the stairs. In this cupboard to the right of me, this has still got the water tank for the old boiler. So that's going to be completely removed, and we're going to put the new combi boiler into this space here. Just tucks it out of the way, but also there's quite a lot of storage room in there, so we'll build some inbuilt sort of shelving unit into there as well, just to give the tenants even more space. And then behind me is the bathroom. So again, the bathroom's not actually too bad. The tiling's quite modern. I think this was done fairly recently. We have, well, they've actually had a new sink installed and new toilet, so they're pretty much reusable. The bathroom radiator again is going to get replaced with a nice silver towel radiator instead, just to continue with the modern look. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move the sink, move the shower, and put a bath unit in here, so we can have a bath, shower and shower tray in here, along with the toilet and the sink. So that's the bathroom, and then we've got the small bedroom, just a single bedroom again at the back of the property. So again, not a lot we can do with this space. We'll try and maximize it as much as possible, but we're probably just going to obviously strip the wallpaper back, give it a nice new lick of paint, new skirting boards throughout. We're going to replaster the ceiling and again repaint the ceiling and new carpets as well, as well as a new radiator. So quite simple, this room. Just modernise it, freshen it up, ready for some new tenants to move in. Hi YouTube, so it's been a couple of weeks now since I did the last video where we did a bit of a walkthrough. I think we'd only had the keys for a few days at that point, so it's been about 2 weeks now, so I'll just give you a quick run through of where we're at. So this is the lounge. We've done all the wallpaper stripping out in here now, and we've also started the rewire, so you can see the channels where the new wiring is going to go into, and the new lighting as well. We've ripped up all the carpet. I can't remember what point we got to last time, but anyway, so the main thing is the wallpaper's off now. It's been an absolute mission getting all of that off, which is finally done. We've just had an order come through. We've ordered a load of plasterboard and MDF and more MDF, wood, copper piping and the plaster. So the job this weekend, I'll show you, is to finish dropping the ceilings. So the kitchen, again, it's been a bit of an update. All the wiring is now in, the old fuse box is out, and we've bought up all the new wiring, so we'll show you a few clips of that now. But what we've decided to do in here is actually drop the ceiling. So we've put all the metal work in now for the ceiling, mainly because we wanted to add spotlights, but also we wanted to, the ceiling itself, rather than chip it all off, it'd be an absolute mission. So the plasterboard will be going on there this weekend, and it will start to take shape. We've got the kitchen coming in a week. Again, I don't know how far we got, but the kitchen's now been fully ripped out. All the old pipe work's been ripped out. We've now ordered, well, we've got all the new radiators, we've got the new internal doors. As I say, we've paid the kitchen now, that's on its way. So it will really start to now come together. A lot of the rip out's done, which is the hardest bit. So I will now show you upstairs. Just before we head upstairs, the porch is also now fully ripped out of wallpaper. We've got a new window on order, because we'll show you some clips, but this window in here needs replacing. The front door and the window here is absolutely fine, but it's just the wooden sash window here, so we need to get rid of that. Again, the wiring is now in place in here as well, and I will show you. So what we're going to do is put some nice track LED lighting in here as well, because there was currently no lights in here at all, but we're limited on what we can put in because we don't want to drop the ceiling too much, and we also don't want to put a pendant in here because it's just going to be constantly in the way, knocking your head when you put a coats on the rack. So we've decided to go for like an LED track light system in here to add a bit of quirkiness as well, but mainly for practicality. Right, we're now upstairs. This is the master bedroom. The wallpaper again is completely strip off in here now, and we have also plastered the ceiling in here as well. Just gives it a much smoother finish rather than going over the old sort of speckled texture that it had before. Again, the rewire's been up here. We're going to put all new sockets in around the regulations as well, because none of it was conforming with regulations. So yeah, it doesn't look like an awful lot's been done in here, but we've been working busy, especially with the plastering. And then if we turn around to show you the rest in here. So we've made a start on here. We've taken all the wooden shelves out to free up room for the boiler to go in here. And again, in the bathroom, we have dropped the ceilings in there as well. It was the same sort of textured surface on the ceiling, but also we want to add spotlights in. So we've just found we're dropping the ceilings, it makes it a lot quicker, a lot neater to put the spotlights in, and also makes it easier for the electrician to get the rewire done as well. Again, wiring started out here, mostly papers off, and then this is the small bedroom at the two as well. So again, rewire done in here. We've taken most of the wallpaper off now, still about half of it needs to get done, which is just a never-ending task. Again, the ceilings have been plastered in here as well. So yeah, it's really starting to come together now. We're trying to do evenings and weekends because we both work full-time in our businesses. So yeah, it's just a balancing act between getting these things done. So as I said, the kitchen's on order, but we've also just ordered the new skirting boards and arcs as well. We've got some doors, some of the doors were different sizes to others. Some we got off Facebook Marketplace for an absolute bargain, and others we've had to order from, I think these were from Howdens. So yeah, it's all starting to come together. Hopefully in the next time we're doing this update, there'll be a lot more done, because show you starting to put stuff back in rather than constantly ripping out. So see you in a few weeks. Right, so it's a bit of a jump now. We've actually finished Eagles Drive. It's completely finished, on the market, job done. So unfortunately we didn't do much filming in between where we were last time and the finished article, but we're going to put some clips in now of how we managed to finish it, the quality of finish, and I'll go through the overall numbers and a bit more about the project, because the project itself went pretty smoothly. I'm quite happy with the finish. Yeah, we managed to keep it within budget on the refurb as well, which is brilliant for the one of the first few that we've done. In terms of the overall numbers, so the valuation came back. We needed it to be 205. It came back at 205, and we're actually now achieving £1,000 a month on the rental. So we refinanced it at the 205 at 75%, which actually pulled out the original purchase price plus a bit of legals as well. So it actually meant we only left the refurb in on this project, which is came in at about 15 grand. So we were very happy with leaving that sort of money in on this project. We've got a nice chunk of equity in the property as well, and as you can see, it's a 2-bed semi with parking, off-road, and garage. So they're sort of properties that are going to be a nice pension pot that in 15-20 years time are always going to go up in value, always going to be saleable, and will always rent out. So as I said, tenants have been in now for a couple of weeks, not had any ongoing problems with them, so they were happy. And yeah, so paying £1,000 a month, I think the mortgage payment's about 700. So with the rates the way they are, we're netting about £300 a month. So, you know, single let rental income, you can't really rely on it nowadays. It's small fry in terms of what you're actually generating per property. But when you look at return on investment, the funds that we actually left in, you know, we're talking probably 3 years, 4 years by the time that's back out. And with capital appreciation as well, when we come to remortgage in, say, 5 years' time, hopefully there's going to be a bit of equity in there to pull out, which means we can go again on the next project. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching this and seeing the project throughout its process. Unfortunately, as I say, we jumped a little bit from where we were to the end, just due to timings, and we seem to really smash out the last bit of the refurb quite quickly. But if you follow along on our YouTube channel, we have got the new project. We got the keys for that a couple of weeks ago, so we've already started the rip out on that one, and we'll try and do a lot more filming with the ongoing process for the next video. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, head over to my Instagram page, which is Nick_Dutton_EF, or the Property Investor Blueprint Instagram page as well, for all our training events, and hopefully you get a lot of value from this content. And we'll see you on the next video.